is change in the air. There is big change in the air. Oh, we're not talking about a little bit of cold air coming this way. We are talking about what is brewing throughout the world. And even locally. There is change. What change do you say could be coming? We tell you. There are changes coming in global politics and global financials. You cannot exploit and keep gaining. Therefore, global financials must pay the price for the toll it has extracted from humanity. But where there are losers, there will be winners. And where there is change, all is not necessarily bad. Consider, some people would say, oh, the Earth's atmosphere was struck by a great meteor. There was great flooding and all of the dinosaurs were killed off. We would say, you have humanity as it exists today as a result. Without that, you would not be here. So, was that change bad? That change was dramatic in a violent world. But it was not necessarily evil. It was a part of a progression. Change is coming. Change is coming to your planet. Change is coming to your weather systems. Change is coming to your governments. Change is coming to the way that humanity interacts. Change is coming to all sorts of things. And people need to be aware and ready for the change. Companies need to be ready and prepared to take advantage of the change. Oil is about to become totally obsolete for all practical purposes. Natural gas, which dwells at the bottom of the seas and with the pressure of the ocean upon it, actually folds into itself, so a small volume of gas makes a large volume of gas when it is retrieved, is in abundant supply, and replenishes itself more quickly than humanity can or will use it for years to come. And countries that have been subservient to other countries because of oil will no longer be subservient. And countries that have been wealthy for no reason other than owning a little oil will no longer have this great revenue of income. In fact, it is already known that a few of these countries will end up in burning flames as a result of wars raging through misuse of their resources. And those oil wells will simply be left there burning. So, with all of these changes, what can be said for mankind? Is there hope? Oh, there is hope. For there are many ways that resources can and will be changed. Just think. Within the near future, mankind shall be able to go from one place to another in a very short period of time. Air travel as you know it today will be almost obsolete, for it will be possible to go from New York or Washington, D.C., or London to Sydney, Australia, Tokyo, Japan, or Beijing, China, in a matter of 15 or 20 minutes. And it is possible, and it will be occurring. Communications will change, and as electrical impulses and microwaves and radio waves are twisted and warped, so more and more information may be placed into them, it will become a more information-rich environment where more people can communicate more easily and less expensively. The world is changing. The climate is changing. But as we said to you, it changed when the dinosaurs died. Well, okay, so they didn't all die. You still have crocodiles and a few other of the descendants. But the world changed and humanity came into existence as a result. So change can be a good thing, assuming you think humanity is a good thing. Perhaps you think humanity is a plague upon the earth. There would be an argument for that, but we won't go there. For the truth of the matter is, change is ever existent. Change in how wars are fought. Do you think the idea of drones and remote warfare is far-fetched? What you've seen in science fiction movies, and even in silly movies with little wizards, where they're flying drones, just little miniature flying drones that are armed with explosives or poisons or cameras. Snake drones, mosquito drones. What is it that could not exist? Thus warfare becomes different, but governments then become different too, ultimately far more dangerous as they can access and gather more and more information and know more and more about you until one person can control it all. And that is a dangerous time indeed for your finances, your way of livelihood. Everything can be monitored by one entity or one collective. This is a dangerous time, but it is the future unless people actually make a real concentrated effort to change. And there will be other changes too. Think of it. Think of it. There are worlds beyond this world. And people shall dwell on those worlds. Far-fetched, you say? Well, the writers of the ancient scriptures did not think so. For they said, though mankind be scattered amongst the stars, they shall be gathered to God. Then you are living in a world where nothing is going to remain constant. But there is one thing that is constant, and that is you, your heart, your essence of being, your soul. Be true to yourself, because the divine dwells within. And with all of these discouraging things we seem to say, we tell you, even though there will be an increase in earthquakes because of the oil, which is the cushion, being removed from the ground. We've told you this for years. Even though there will be lands that currently are metropolises submerged under the ocean, even with the fact that cold winds will sweep across hot parts of the earth, and haboobs will move across areas that have never seen such before because of the depletion of water tables. Even with all of these things, humanity will survive, for humanity has survived changes and will continue to survive changes. Humanity is an ever-changing and growing reality. Humans adapt. Let's just pray that they will be able to explore and live and colonize new worlds, because it is the growth for tomorrow, and not because they're foolish enough to destroy the world upon which they live. That choice is there. And that choice is real, and it has been prophesied since ancient times as well. Where the earth may roll upon its axis to and fro as a drunkard, and be consumed in fire. That does not sound promising. But remember, all prophecy is conditional, and mankind can make the world a better place, can choose the good, and can make the good things happen and prevent the bad things from happening. God gave man free will. And until the end of the ages, man will exercise that free will. And at the end of life, each man will lay down the temporary body which has held their spirit bondage, and will be an eternal angel of light. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with you.